just think about what you're doing, because you can't walk into these businesses around here and ask for a job. Everybody wants you to apply online. Nobody wants a line of people at their business asking for work.
It's not fun.
It's not an easy process. It's a sit and wait game, and you're really lucky if you're able to get a job.
First off, the jobs in their field are probably limited.
If your resume is going to spill over into 2 pages almost, you're not going to get hired for a simple job. You're not working at Burger King, you're not working at McDonald's. Forget about it.
A lot of times you can be overqualified easily.
You're overqualified.
Employers will think, oh, if I hire this person, they've got a college degree, as soon as they find a job, then, or as soon as they find something in their field, then they're going to leave this, they're never going to stay at this job.
I had a lady tell me at a bath fitting company, we put the bathtub over the bathtub. She told me, I'd hire you, but I won't waste my time putting you on my payroll because you're overqualified and you'll be gone in a month.
And lots of times he just made little snide comments that, are hurtful, but, you want to stay gainfully employed, so you learn not to say or do anything because you don't have the power.
And so this lady approaches me, she says, I want a bag of popcorn. I say, fine, I got you. She says, but could you hand me the bag and let me open up the bag, then you put the popcorn in it? Which says to me that she did not want my hand for whatever reason. I'm going to assume because she was white and I was black that she didn't want my hand in her bag.
In essence, I think there's a lot of prejudice for minorities of any color, and it's also of females.
They didn't take me seriously, and I often had to go to the owners for backup and support because they felt like that they didn't have to listen to me or follow by the guidelines in which had been established, and I was left to enforce. So my age and the fact that I was a female in a male-dominated industry made things difficult for me.
I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere, but it's not as noticeable as it is in, the South. It just seems like there's what I call the good old boy club, where they kind of stick together and band together. And it's harder for someone from the outside to move up in the ranks. You can only move up so high.
Anytime a young person is placed in a position of power, people that are older, people that have quote unquote more experience, kind of look at that as a weakness, or maybe you're not capable of doing the job correctly.
So it's not necessarily the employer or the company you're going to work for, it's the thought of what will people think that we're going to be serving.
And again, as the African American herself, it seemed like she was proud that some young black men have the know-how to be able to teach a skill like that, but that's not her concern. Her concern is it's all visual.
About the way this person looks, do they have too many tattoos, do their skin's the wrong color, do they have, lazy eyes.
But look at me, okay, teach a workshop on how to edit video, because she didn't have to tell me this. She doesn't feel like I'm presentable. I'm not cutting my beard. I'm not cutting my hair. It's not happening. She's not even paying me enough to even consider that.
They pick exactly what they want, like human profiling. They just get, they get the person that looks the part.
So, in the instance where we should be instructing in that situation because we have the most know-how and the most knowledge and are professionally trained, we're not. And he may get a chance to, but I probably won't get a chance to because, again, I'm not seeing this presentable enough to her to be in front of an audience.
It's crazy out there. It's kind of upside down, but I think things are going to get better here pretty soon.